Hey guys, this is Mr. James from the Kenai Community Library coming at you with a super exciting Lego Club challenge. So what we're going to talk about today is how you can use your Legos to build a board game, a creative, inventive new board game. And you guys can be thinking of whatever that might be, but I wanted to show you a couple examples that my kiddos made. One of the board games is like this. It's a very simple kind of setup like this with using 3 different colors. And so these are the 3 pieces that you use to move these little 2 pieces at the top here, like so. The nice thing about using Legos is that your pieces can just move real easily. So you roll the dice, and if I was the yellow person, I would move 2 spaces, 1, 2, and I'd be right here. And you're going back and forth, up and down right here, but every time I land on a color, then I move to the green person's row. And if I was on red and I landed on the yellow, I move to the yellow person's row. And the goal is to knock the other person off by landing directly on them. Super fun game, super easy, and all it took was a little dice to help you with that. The other game my other son made, and I'm going to call it archeological dig because I don't know what else to call this, but all it is taking turns, and he hid little cubbies inside this terrain, and inside the terrain you lift up the cubbies and there might be bones in there. So you're trying to make a skeleton, and there is a white skeleton he has hid here, and he has a gray skeleton, and you're just trying to put the whole skeleton together by lifting up different pieces. And so right here would be an arm. He's got all kinds of different little cubbies, but some are filled with nothing, or some might be filled with a banana or a fish or something that doesn't help you. So it's a pretty fun game of back and forth. Who can decide which cubbies to lift open that will have the right pieces, and which cubbies will open that will have the wrong pieces. And the cool thing about it is you can always mix and match and change it up as you go. Another thing I did want to point out, and maybe we can zoom in on this right here, is the way to do the cubbies. So it's just little pieces on the side right here that keep your Lego piece from going all the way down. It sits right on top, allowing you to put pieces on there. And I thought that was a pretty creative way to do that. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about in Lego Club is a lot of the things that we're doing for Lego Club can be translated into other things. So if you guys at home don't happen to have enough Legos to do some of this, you can still make a board game out of cardboard. You can use the back of a cereal box. You might need a couple of board game pieces like dice, or even little tokens, or an hourglass, all kinds of cool little things that you can use. But I want to challenge you guys today for Lego Club to make and design your own board game using Legos or other household items. That's your challenge today. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.